Okay, before we get started, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakahak Wadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere Shalom Labakarium, Shal Yash Allah. That's peace to the elect of the nation of Israel, will consist of you so-called Negroes, Native Indians, and Hispanics scattered throughout North, Central, South America, and the rest of the world as a curse based on Deuteronomy 28, verse 64. The Lord is calling us back. The Lord is calling the nation of Israel back, but it's starting with his chosen ones, the elect, the eklektos, the labakarium. Those are the chosen, plucked out ones from the foundation of the world. The Lord is calling for you. And that starts with his mercy. This is Isaiah 14, verse 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob. And us knowing where we at, why America is falling apart, as well as the rest of the world. You know, it's only down here from here we understand why. This final kingdom that you read about in Daniel 2, Daniel 7, Revelations 13. This final kingdom, Babylon, aka America, is taking a nosedive right into the Atlantic Sea for a reason. The angel said he saw, John said he saw an angel pick up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea as an example on how this place, America, Babylon the Great, will take that fall. And now that the Lord has had mercy on Jacob, because he invited us to the wedding that's about to take place, a ceremony is about to happen. And it's happening between who you know is God, whose name is Yahweh, and his son, who you know as Jesus Christ. But that's not his name. His name is Yahawashah, which means he saves. And his father's name is Yahweh, which means he is, or he is to be, or he exists. The Lord is marrying Yahawashah to the chosen ones, specifically of the 12 tribes of the nation Israel. So it says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Yaquab. Jacob's name was changed to Israel before he had those children, okay, who became the 12 tribes of Israel. Oh, Salakia. I think he had the children already. Let me just fact check that. Just 1 second. You go into Genesis 28. Take away being it says surely free or the early. Yeah, he had the children already. This is Genesis 32. So you be flowing in the spirit. You know, you got to take a second and listen to yourself. This is Genesis 32, verse 22. It says, and he arose up that night and took his 2 wives and his 2 woman servants and his 11 sons and passed over the ford Jabbok. And he took them and sent them over the brook and sent them over that he had. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, this is the angel didn't prevail against Yaquab, Jacob, our forefather. The angel touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let you go, except you bless me. And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be no more called Jacob, but Israel, or Yasharahla. So when we say the 12 tribes of Israel, we mean the 12 sons of Jacob. For as a prince has thou power with God and with man, and has prevailed. That's what Israel means. Yah, Shah, which is prince. Allah, God. Yah is he. He has power with God. He is the prince of God. And the Lord has come back. He spent the block for the seeds of Jacob. And that's why we're sitting here right now with the understanding of what's happening in the world, while the majority of the world is in gross darkness. Once again, Isaiah 14 verse 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And it's coming. It is coming. And the strangers that's coming into this flock, I will be considered a stranger to this. This information, this understanding, this is foreign to my ears years ago. Now, now I cleave unto my apostles of great millstone, as well as the elder bishops and the rest of the elders of great millstone. I cleave to them. You know, that's how this thing works. We are those strangers. Shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them. This is all part of the mercy. All part of the mercy is that the table's about to turn. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives. These are going to be the possession. We're going to take them captives, whose captives they were. Right now, we still in the hands of our enemy Esau, as well as the rest of the nations. Psalms 83. But now, we about to slap chains on y'all and carry you off unto the kingdom of heaven, man, as servants and handmaids. That's what this means. The fall of this country, you're looking at the economy, trying to figure out hyperinflation. Everything is going digital. This is what it is all leading to. This scripture right here, where the Lord has the ultimate mercy on Jacob's 12 sons. And they shall rule over their oppressors. That's ultimate mercy. We're about to rule. We're about to rule over our oppressors. Isaiah 60 verse 10. And the sons of strangers. Now these strangers here, these are the other nations. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls. And when we get to the kingdom, when we get to our place, there's going to be building. The kingdom of heaven is going to be built from the ground up. And you nations, that's our captives. You're going to put in that work. You elites, you're going to put in that work. Like we had to work for you here in America, and as well as the rest of the earth. The Lord says, is not Jacob a homeborn slave? All we know is working and serving and building. Now them tables are turning. Permanently. There will be no going back from there. Now the world is actually going to start with Yahushua and the children of Israel in the front seat. The true rulers of planet Earth. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I have mercy on thee. And we're in a time of great mercy. This is what's happening. As we watch the world, the Edomite world, the world of the heathen, the world of the 2/3, we're watching it fade away rapidly. It's circling the drain. But what does that mean? That's the good news, because that happens with the mercy. The Lord didn't have hardcore mercy in the 1500s, 1600s. That was the time of the Lord's anger. But even with that, the Lord kept a remnant and preserved his elect. But now we in a time of the full mercy, and the full mercy means the tables are turning, and it's turning quick. Psalms 30 verse 5. For his anger endureth but a moment. In his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. And that comes with that morning star. Until the day dawn, Peter goes into. Until the day dawn, which is Yahushua, clearing the way for the reset. Yeah, that's about to be a reset on planet Earth. It's not going to go like this much longer. This is not how it ends and then stays and life just dry up and everything is over and we float off into the abyss. Nah. And planet Earth explodes from some comet. Nah. That's TV. The Lord say one nation cometh and another nation go, but the planet Earth abideth forever. We're just in the time of rulership switching, just like it always have. The white man have not been ruling forever. There was other empires before him, and now it's his turn. What goes up must come down, and now we in the downfall of this kingdom. This is Isaiah 11 verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people. And that's what's happening. And we coming out of other nations. We looking Chinese. A lot of us got the Edomite setup. Coming out of the land of Ham. Coming out looking Hawaiian. But these are Israelites. These are chosen vessels. We've been mixed. We've been scattered as a curse. Now the Lord is stretching his hand finally, once and for all, to recover the final recovery. It says, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the isles of the sea. The Lord is pulling his elect together. I tell you in Matthew 24, verse 30 and 31, that the Lord is coming to collect his elect from the four corners of the earth. Where's the Lord elect? Scattered in these nations. So the Lord's elect speak different languages. They look different. Physically, they're out of order. That's why John in Revelation 7 said, well, who are these? Looking like they coming out of all nations and tongues. Well, that's part of the curse. That's how it was going to go in the valley of the valley of dry bones. You know, we were dead. What do you do when you're dead? You do what dead people do. They at least call you useless eaters. You just eating, sleeping, and having sex. You have no destination in life until the Lord activates you. Now we understand why we here. Now we understand why we were born. This is Isaiah 27 verse 12. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh will beat off from the channel of the river unto the stream of Egypt, and you shall be gathered one by one, O you children of Israel. And the Lord is doing it. How precious is his elect. One single elect man, the elect lady, extremely precious. And he's gathering one by one. This is how the Lord set it up to be done. As he takes pleasure in each elect, each 144,000, each individual that wake up, the Lord is taking great pleasure in waking his men up. And now the gathering is just about done. This is Isaiah 43 and 5. Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from afar and my daughters from the ends of the earth. This is the mercy. We receive extreme mercy right now. We at the end of the rope. And we ain't waiting for no 401k. We ain't investing in gold. We don't care if silver's over $35. We ain't looking into Ripple and XRP and Bitcoin. We ain't trying to get down with the bricks. Nah, all that's over. We investing in the kingdom of heaven, which can't be stopped. Yahweh Shai is the next hot thing on the block, forever and ever and ever. The forever kingdom, the everlasting life is about to hit planet Earth. This world is about to be shaken up on a whole nother level. Something you never, ever thought you will ever experience is about to happen. This is Isaiah 56, verse 8. For Yahweh, which gathereth the outcasts of Israel. We were once outcasts. Now we're home. Now we're citizens of the kingdom. We're kingdom-minded. We think about this all day, every day. We're kingdom-minded now. We don't take heartbreak here serious anymore. We learned to be losers in this life. You can have it. Because we're kingdom-minded now. Through the Spirit, we're the citizens of the kingdom to come, the kingdom of heaven. So once again, for Yahweh, which gathered the outcasts of Israel, yet will gather others to him, right? That's the rest of the 1/3 who's walking around. You still got some of the elect still calling themselves Puerto Rican, African American. Are you coming out of that crack real soon? Besides those that are gathered unto him. Last one, Deuteronomy 30, verse 3. That then Yahweh thy power will return thy captivity. It's over, Israel. Prepare for freedom. Freedom. Prepare for freedom. Free from the bills, the heartache, the pain, disappointment, stress, sickness, the loss. All you do is lose here. Prepare to start winning, Jake. We on a winning streak. The Lord is returned. He turned our captivity. He overturned it. That's why the elites are going crazy. That's why the world is in the condition it's in. The Lord has overturned the captivity, the conviction. The Lord said, now you're innocent through the blood of his son, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. He vindicated us, man. He took those charges on that cross with him. And now this is the appointed time for freedom. Once again, Deuteronomy 30, verse 3. That then Yahweh, thy power, will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon you, and will return and gather thee from all nations. That's us coming out of every nation, scattered as a curse. The bulk of Israel is here in the Americas, but you got the elect scattered all around the world. All in these nations as a curse. The Lord is coming for you. Whether Yahweh thy power have scattered thee. It's over. The clock is ticking. We be just waiting for Yahweh Shai to make that final appearance, that MOTB, the mark of the beast, to go. There's certain prophecies that's about to take place. They're in the building. World War III is in the building. The mark of the beast, the digital system, the digital ID that they're going to try to force you to take is in the building. The UFOs, which are the chariots of the angels, they're in the building. Everything is here. We're no more, oh, it's to be coming. It's here. Jacob Trouble is here. So this is all leading to the release date of the Lord's elect, which is going to ultimately lead to the whole nation of Israel in the kingdom to come real soon. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who told me this truth. A sincere shalom, labakarium, shah yashala. That's peace to the elect of the nation of Yahshua Allah. Shalom.